Hello, Venu this side. In this video, I am
You call me a
explaining
saint,
how to
but you know I'm
create,
a stranger.
for
Always
example, you have
unable to do
MySQL.
what you
In that
want.
MySQL, you
You
have
think
different
I'm
different
a
type of tables,
thinker, but I'm just a
like
singer. Or
these type of
busy
tables.
and
Many tables
pretty,
you
just
have.
making
If you
believe.
want left hand side, please check. Here, around 10 to 15 tables I have. I want to read the data from these MySQL, and I want to store within the Azure Blob Store. Either Azure Blob Storage, otherwise any other. At that time, what are you doing? First, go to this. Now search. I think storage unit is common. Okay. First, it is a storage required. At that time, create pay as you go. Here, storage account. Any name is fine. But as of now, we know today date 11/13/20. Here I want to store. That is my requirement. Okay. Next, within the advanced step, don't forget to choose this hierarchical namespace. Okay. Rest of the thing, everything same. No need to change anything. Finally, click create. Create. Now, what next? After creating a storage, you must create a data factory. What is especially data factory? It is the don't is one of the best ETL service, especially get the data from anywhere, any source, especially creating the pipeline at the time you are using most of the cases. This is storage, Venu storage. Okay. Next, you are using Azure Data Factories. Please click that one. Otherwise, search here, automatically you will get now create. And here give something name. Any name is fine, but I'm giving Venu ADLS Azure Data Lake Service 10/13/2023. That is my requirement. Okay. So this is this is not Azure Data Lake. Sorry, this is okay. Venu DF Data Factory DF 11/13/2023. That is my requirement. Rest of the thing, everything optional. Just create tree. Okay. Now, usually it will take little time to create. Finally, create. Next, what is my requirement right now? Go to the storage. Okay. I have different type of tables, like these Aadhaar card, etc., etc., etc. Okay, I want to read all this table one by one, and I want to store within the storage. Okay, at the time, how to store? In my previous videos, I already explained. In this thing, I want to create a containers. Okay, it is first create a container. Okay, like input, like that. Otherwise, my SQL data like that. Give any name. Okay, like that I'm creating. Otherwise, branch name. I mean, sorry, landing zone. Otherwise, okay, like a silver zone, gold, like that. Different layers available. That is also fine. Otherwise, this is also fine. No issue. Okay. Now, MySQL data. Just mention this. In this MySQL data, I want to get this data from MySQL, all these tables, and I want to store here. Okay. How to do it, I am explaining right now. First step, go to data factory, go to resource. 5 minutes back, I created data factory. Now, launch studio. Launch studio. your first step, I think I already shared one video regarding how to import all tables using get metadata, etc. If you want, okay, here data factory, all this file from one file to one more file. How to do it, I clearly explain in this documentation. Of course, same way I explained S3 to how to copy to blob storage. Follow this same way how to do it. This is data factory I'm explaining right now. First step, create linked list, link service. This is only entry point. First step, I want to get the data from MySQL. At that time, type MySQL here. Give any name, no issue, and server name. Where I am getting data from here. This is my MySQL server. Okay, this is MySQL. And the database name, MySQL DB, my user, my password. Usually you are using key valid in this scenario. In my next video, I will guide you how to use this key valid effectively, properly. Now create. Okay, that is MySQL. Similarly, I want to store this data in blob storage. At that time, I mean, this is data lake storage. At that time, choose all these things. It's common storage. Okay, create this. Okay. Next. After these two, what next? Data sets on fly highly recommend. That is recommendable. Otherwise, even if you created like this, okay, no issue. Okay. First, create a pipeline. How to create pipeline? Create pipeline. Now, what is my requirement? I want to get the data from all table from these MySQL to this one. In this scenario, you are using one important service is called lookup activity. Lookup. Please note, get metadata. It is within the single file I want to read. At the time you are using get metadata. Okay. In case if you are using lookup table, if you want one good documentation also, I will prepare. For example, this one. I don't know this. This is a little old documentation. I will prepare one more time. Okay. First, create a linked service. Okay. That to MySQL is one, and ADLS is one more. Okay. Next, next? After that, lookup table. Then what are you doing? This one. And the data set. What is this meaning? I want to get the data from MySQL. At that time, click new. Okay. MySQL. Here, linked service must be MySQL. Here, what are the table? I am not loading only one table. Many tables I want to read. At that time, make it empty. Empty. Okay. Next, what I am trying to say, I want to get a table, not only one table. One table means table. I want to read all tables means all tables. At that time, you are using this query. Select. Maybe I want to read. I want to read all these tables. All these tables. At the time, what happened? Just to mention this query here. That's it. Now run testing purpose. Really, is it working or not? If you execute that, list of the tables, if you get means, yes, you did a great job. Okay. Second one, what is my requirement? I want to read all these table one by one by one. In this scenario, you are using one more activity. One more activity that is called, just a minute. Is it going on now? Now, wait. It's processing. Within this time, one more important thing that is called data set, where I want to store. Still it is processing. Within this time, why time waste? Create data set. ADL, sorry. Okay, Gen 2. I want to store in this place. DS sync. I want to store in this place. So just mention here. Don't mention anything here. File names, ignore. Here in this place, I want to store. So DS sync, that is. Okay. Now MySQL table automatically 5 minutes back you created. That is one. Okay. And this one, creating pipeline. One. Now what happens? Success. Please check. What is the output here? Click that. Here, table name is this one. Mouse over. What happened? Table name is this one, like that. Oh, a small mistake. One small mistake. What happened? What happened? Here, click that. I mentioned first row only. Don't click this. If you enter first table only, you will get. If you uncheck this, means list of the tables, everything you will get. Don't worry, that is after 5 minutes, I will show you that. Next. Here, after that, what happened? One more thing, it is called for each activity. Okay. One more, it is pipeline. Okay. First of all, if you want, publish this. Next, what happened? I want to drop off for each. I already explained earlier how to use this. What is this for each? List one by one list. Go to this sequence. List of the items I want to read on fly. In this scenario, dynamic. Okay, how to read on fly? To be frankly, in this scenario, first I want to connect this. Next, what happened? After connecting, click this. Next, here what I'm trying to say, dynamic. Output of this lookup table, output. At the time, choose this one. Output of this is input of this. But before choose this one, wait. I want to explain. 5 minutes back, you got it output, If you want, wait. Before going to all these things, please debug again for the output you will get. Okay. Within this time, I will prepare. Backend is processing. Within this time, drag and drop. Here, what I'm trying to say, go to setting. Click this. Go to setting. Go to for each sequence. Here, I want to read on fly. Output of this. Okay. Here, I want to mention value here. Why? After 5 minutes, I will guide you. Value why I mentioned after 5 minutes, I will guide you. Okay. Next. Is there any output still getting? Wait. Okay. Within this time, go to inside this. What I'm trying to say mainly, here you got it list of the tables. I think you will get it within 2 minutes. Here, what is the first? Here you will get a list of the tables like a table 1, table 2, table 3, table 4, like that. That data in the form of JSON. Now please check. Click this. Here table name is this one. Table 16 tables I have. I'm getting this table name. But here, what is the value here? VALU. Within the value, I want to read table name. So that's why what I'm trying to say, if you want to connect these, here I mentioned value. That is the reason. Output of the value. Within the value, I want to read a table name. At the time, what are you doing? Go to inside this. For it, I want to copy the data. I want to copy the data. At the time, if you want to copy anything, there is two important things. Here, data source. Next, sorry, it is sync. I want to read data from MySQL. My recommendation, first go to sync instead of going to this. First go to sync. Within the sync, where you are getting read the data. But one important thing, here input data, output data must be parameter. Parameter is mandatory, to be frankly. Why? What is the reason? For example, sync, where you want to store the data. Here file name is pending. File name. If you want to choose dynamic, here it is not suggesting anything. Why? Here table you are getting one by one, that table name you want to enter here. In this scenario, what are you doing? Don't forget to use parameter. Give any name. For example, path, like that. Otherwise, path like that. Give any name here. Path highly recommendable. At the time, what happened? Choose that path here. Okay, path. Okay, na? Similarly, I want to read all table one by one from MySQL. At that time also same. Create one more data set. Don't modify this one. Don't modify existing one. Create one more. I want to read multiple tables. At that time, maybe MySQL. Okay, it is MySQL DS MySQL. Okay, like that. Then what next? Table name, don't mention anything. Ignore. Okay. Why I want to write this in the form of parameter. Input table, output table, I want to, okay, TAB, like that. I'm giving one parameter. Now that table on fly I want to read. On fly I want to read. Just mention the tab name here. Tab name, TAB. Don't forget multiple tables. If you are getting anywhere, don't forget to use this table name. This type of parameter, highly recommendable. Okay. Now come to the point. Come to the code right now. This is within the pipeline you have for each. Copy the data from source. At the time where I am copying here. Second one. Okay. Here, don't forget. Here, what the tab name you must specify. What is the tab name? Tab name. This is the tab name. Within this tab name, what the table name? You have to mention. Why table name? Why not ABCD other name? The main reason, 5 minutes back, you notice, here, if it is success, if it is success, here you have table name within the value, you have table name. That table name I want to read. In this scenario, what are you doing? Simply go to inside this, click that. Here, table name you are specifying. Reading time, I want to read table. Sync time also. I want to read table. On fly, I want to read. In this scenario, click this, click this table name. Table name. Reading time also table name, writing time also table name. At the time, what happened? Same table name you will get. Okay. Same table name you will get right now. Now, if you want, try right now, debug. Simple, nothing, there is no any difficulty. Okay. If you click about debug, now it is one by one, it is executed. Simple, nothing, there is no any difference. Especially these lookup activity where you are using multiple tables I want to read, multiple tables I want to write, multiple always. In this scenario, most of the cases you are using this. Okay. Okay. Give me some time. I will check and let you know. This is lookup table. Read all multiple tables one by one. Here, value. Why value? 5 minutes back, I said, with the JSON data, okay, lookup activity completed. Next, it is going to for each. After for each, it is going to internal files one by one. Usually, this is free service, So, I mean, free time, so it will take little time, feasible. Now, second activity, for each and copy. This is for each. Within the for each, one by one, internally it is copying right now. I want to read a table. I want to read table. Simply input data, output data I want to use. At that time, don't forget to use parameters. Okay. I think now it's working as per my knowledge. Okay, let me try. If everything working fine means, where is the pipeline? Pipeline 1. Go up. Now please check copy 1 is completed. That means one table is copied successfully. Let me verify. Really, is it copied or not in that S3? This is 5 minutes back S3. I mean, sorry. Now this one ADLS. Refresh. Hey, first table is copied. Similarly, if the second one is completed, second one is copied one by one. Okay, let me try. If you want to know what is the data available here, click that. After click, there is a edit. Maybe it will take little time. Okay, this is Ravi, etc. Next, refresh. Second table. Yes, congrats. One by one, it's reading. So I think you got one idea how you are reading multiple tables from using these ADLS. Okay, that's it. If you have any doubts, any queries related to anything, please WhatsApp me. I will check and let you know. Okay, fine. Thank you very much. Okay, if anything from your end, please let me know. I will try my best to explain. Thank you. Of course, if you wait 5 minutes, automatically imported all these table one by one. I think as of now, many process under queue. Okay. Yeah, as of now, lookup completed. 2 tables successfully copied. What are the tables? Click this. Hey, 3 copied. 3 data sets copied. In that way, one by one, it is copied all this data from there and that data stored in this place. Okay, fine. In that way, you can copy all this data from here. If you have any doubts, please let me know. In my next video, you have data sets here, one by one, read all these files from here. I want to export to MS SQL. I mean, this is MySQL, Same way. Now the data stored here. Okay. Now this data I want to export to another table. Export to another table.
in this scenario, what are you doing? I am explaining in my next video. If you have any doubts, please comment below. I will try my level best to explain. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye.